Inspire the World Day. And this was a day in which we were bringing the community together with a focus of fitness, nutrition, motivation, and inspiration, all while trying to impact the community in a positive way. During that day, we had hundreds of people attend and share their stories with me about how they've been able to overcome great odds in order to move their life into a space of greatness, happiness, good health, and joy. And you know, I'm very much attracted to those types of stories because I've overcome a terminal heart prognosis. And so my life expectancy was around 12, and now I'm living at the age of 36 a full, wonderful, healthy, happy life. And so I love hearing other people's stories of how they've also been able to overcome great odds to live a healthy and happy and joyful life. And so, as you can imagine, Inspire the World Day was just, a little piece of heaven for me, hearing everybody's wonderful stories and seeing people come together and be joyful. And so once I got home that night after Inspire the World Day, I had a number of emails that came into my box about how people enjoyed the day and really what it meant to them. But there was one email that really stood out to me. And it was a story of somebody really sharing some personal details with themselves about a struggle and a journey that somebody had had in order to overcome great odds to live a healthy, happy, joyful life. And I'm so excited to be able to share his story with you today. You see, when I read his story, it brought me to tears, and I wrote him back immediately and said, I think your story is one that needs to be shared to the masses. People need to hear your story because it's going to inspire someone else to change their life in powerful ways. Will you share your story with us? And he said, I've never done anything like that before, but if you think it would help someone else, then I'd be happy to do that. And so I'm joined by Dustin today, who's here to share his story. So Dustin, first of all, thank you so much for being bold enough and courageous enough to share your story with all of us. I know you're going to change people's lives with it and inspire people today as they listen to you. Now, let's go back a few years ago, maybe around 2009. Tell us a little bit about your life.
Around 2009, I was at a point in my life that I was severely overweight. I was 345 pounds. I had no energy most of the time. I lived on a third floor apartment, and just walking up the steps was too big of a challenge for me. At that point, I decided that I needed to lose some weight, or I was at a point where I was just ready to give up on myself completely.
Right. I think I remember in the email you wrote me saying that you just woke up sad every day.
Yes.
It almost brings me to tears to think about that now. Waking up feeling sad, feeling as if you don't really have a purpose or a reason or a motivation to really do much, and 3 flights of stairs would cause you to become fatigued. And I remember one thing that you wrote in the email was that you just didn't want to get to 350 pounds. That was kind of a goal for you.
Absolutely. In 2009, I did decide to join the gym. I walked in deciding that, basically my only goal was I did not want to reach 350 pounds. It was 5 pounds away from it, and that's the day I decided to put my foot down and decided that it was not going to happen.
I think you described it as rock bottom,
yes.
Right? So if you've ever hit rock bottom, or if you have just felt like I am at the very lowest point, Dustin can completely identify with that. And so you had 2 choices. You could choose to stay at rock bottom, or you could choose to do something about it. And you chose to do something about it. So tell us about what you did.
Well, one day in November of 2009, I went down to Lifestyle Family Fitness, so a block away from where I lived, and I got a gym membership.
So you went down, got a gym membership, and you happened to meet a very special trainer when you went in there, right?
When I went in, I was able to meet Krista. She got me on a plan to come back, follow me, and start training with her.
So Krista, your kind of light, if you will, the one that helped you to see yourself moving from this rock bottom, sad space into a possibility, right? And I think that sometimes all we need is we just need the possibility that something can change. We just need the possibility that our life could move to be something more than what it is right now. Because when you're hitting rock bottom, you wonder if you have any opportunities or possibilities, or if this is it, right? And so she gave you that plan. And I know sometimes I've even felt, where maybe I'm at a dead end and I don't know where to go, and I just need someone to just point me in the right direction here, right? And I say I even because, sometimes being a trainer and a fitness instructor, sometimes people think, oh, you already know how to do these things. But we all have moments and times and points and things in our lives that we just get stuck on, right? We just don't know which way to go. And it sounds like that's where you were, and you went to somebody who gave you some guidance and gave you a plan. And that's what you needed, was just a plan. You may have not been where you wanted to be, but you knew you had a plan to get you to somewhere else.
Exactly.
So you ended up following Krista, your light, to another gym when Lifestyle and Lifetime partnered up together.
Exactly.
And then you ended up finding out that not only were you able to meet the goals of Krista's program, but you decided to venture off and to try some other fitness classes, specifically cycling classes.
Absolutely.
And that's where you and I originally met.
Exactly.
You took some of my classes. And I remember one day looking over and just noticing a drastic change in you. And I don't know what it was. It was not only a physical change, but an energy change. You just seemed happy and joyful and positive, and I didn't even know you. But I remember going over and saying, have you lost some weight? What is it that's different about you? I think at that point you had said, I've lost 100 pounds. But you were so humble about it. I remember thinking, 100 pounds, wow. And you said, yeah, I'm still on my journey. And so as of today, how many pounds have you lost?
I've lost just over 150 pounds.
And you joined the 100 Club, as you said. So he's broken into being 199 pounds, going from almost 350 to 199, all with just deciding you asked for some help. And you got a plan, and you just stay focused on the plan. So now, I think you have a gift, and that is that you've been able to change your life in powerful and positive ways by focusing on your health and wellness. But a gift is only as good as what you do with it. And so now, part of your gift is to give this back to others and inspiring your friends, your family, and even strangers like what you might be doing right now, to show them that no matter where you are in your life, all you have to do is put one foot in front of the other and take that first step. Your first step was going down and going to the gym and just saying, help. Give me a plan. Help me to know what to do. Right?
Exactly.
And so I challenge you and I encourage you, please share your story to as many people as you can, because you just never know when your story is going to reach somebody who really needs to hear it. And I hope all of you watching can get from Dustin that no matter where you are, no matter what you're facing, whether it's just a small little bump along the way, or maybe it's a huge mountain that seems insurmountable at this point in your life, you always have a possibility. It's whether you're going to choose to see it or not. And Dustin chose to see his possibility and has changed his life in amazing ways. And he'll never know how many people he's already inspired and will inspire in his life because of how he's chosen to live. And so, Dustin, as we wrap up, is there anything else you want to share with people today?
The main thing that I'd like to say is I'm very grateful for all the help and the guidance I've received in this journey. And that's one thing, is life is not a destination, it's a journey. This day, I still slip up. I still make mistakes, but every second is a chance to serve at work. So just never give up. And if you have a dream, and if there's, like I said, if there's a will, there's a way.
It just gave me goosebumps. Never give up, and every second is a chance. So just remember, no matter where you are, every second is a chance to make a different decision. If you're going down one path and you just say, this isn't what I want, every second gives you the chance to choose to go in a different direction. And we can't do it alone. We have to reach out and ask for help. We have to surround ourselves with people who are going to support us, believe in us, and help us. And just remember that you were meant to do amazing things in your life. And no matter where you are, we can always move each day, one foot in front of the other, to rise to be our best and our greatest each and every day. So Dustin, thank you so much for sharing your amazing story with me. It is one of my very favorite stories. It's inspired me. And some days I think when I'm not feeling strong or energized, I think about you. And I am inspired to go take care of myself. So thank you for doing that for me.
Thank you
for doing that for all of those watching. And thank you all for taking the time to hear Dustin's story. We hope that it has inspired you and that you're going to go out and live your most inspired life today and each and every day. Just remember, it's just one step in front of the other. Until next time, make it an inspired day.